Hello, it's Co-op Kennels, and we have two available female Corso puppies. They are available. Don't hesitate to call and put your money down or be ready to come pick up your dog. These puppies are 6 weeks old, and they will be ready to go. They'll be 7 weeks this Saturday, so really 6 weeks, 7 weeks, whatever. 7 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever. They had their shots, they've been dewormed. You can see that Corso body, that triangular shape with the legs that are half the length of the body. This is Ruger. Everybody wanted Ruger. They thought that she was a male. Everybody's been calling about this dog and inquiring. The dog nose is up in the air. It's crazy. So it must know heights because it's so scared. But everyone's calling about this dog because they thought it was a male, but it's a female. Ruger. Next we have, what's this guy again? This is a female. Very chunky and fat. Very muscular. Long body. Female.
She's like shaking her points off.
She's scared. They're scared because they're up top, man. What's this dog name again?
What's her name? What do you want to call her?
And then we're going to call her Twin. Because she got another twin down there. I believe, this dog is like a solid blue. I don't see any brindle in this dog. Her sister actually has,
The dog's like shaking.
come here, little chicken punk. She actually has a sister down there that is the same exact size as her, but her sister is definitely brindle and she's not. Well, actually, I do see some brindling. So I'm not sure if she's a blue or bluish brindle or just got some darkish colors. These puppies are very large, very active, very healthy, and they're available. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, they're not gonna be available for long. So a lot of people have called in and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get back with you." Hey, when you get back with me, the puppy you want probably will not be available. It's first come, first serve. Hey, get it while the getting's good. And, definitely with these females, we're definitely trying to do some co-owns type of opportunities or, cooperation deals or whatever you want to call it, where, we just breed, basically we're trying to breed these guys in a certain manner, with a certain type of dog. At least number one, the dog has to be a healthy dog. These are Scandifo bloodline dogs. So if we could find some Scandifo blood out there, that would be great. Or even if it's some Satili blood, because actually it's a cross between, obviously, the European blood and European. It's a dog named Nino the second. You got Nino, and then you got Nino the second. The dog was a Euro-American bloodline cross, and that's what Scandifo used in his blood. So, I would not be opposed to either getting some Scandifo blood or some Satili blood. The guy that originally created the King Corso. The King Corso is a created breed. It was created by Mike Satili. And then everybody just joined the bandwagon and say with this and say that, but the facts are the facts. So we definitely want to breed our dogs. It was someone that wants you guys to understand, even though we only have one female, now that we have a litter, we effectively have 9 dogs. These 9 dogs are basically, in effect, a program, a breeding program. Once you get your dog, you will be tapped in, if you so choose to be, with all 9 members that get these dogs and everybody that's involved with Co-op Kennels, so that we can try to, come together and breed these dogs correctly. I will tell you, like I said, if you want to use a Mike Satili blood, or you could use some Scandifo blood, just at the blood out of these dogs. The mother was super pure, purebred, which means inbred, line bred. Nino the second appears on her blood like 4 or 5 times. Nino the first 3, 4, 5 times. Scandifo is the only bloodline that was in their mother's blood. This is the first time we crossed the bloodline out. So now, the only thing you can really do is just, we can cross it again. But once we cross it again, we got to cross it back into all the original dogs. Mike Santilli had a thing called Super 6. It was the first 6 dogs, the Super 6. So right now we are dealing with the Super 9. So these 9 dogs are the first, outcross of the Co-op Kennel bloodline kind of Corso. So if you want to be a part of the program, what we want to do is use a Mike Santilli dog or use a Scandifo dog. Or, okay, you cross it out one time, but then after you cross that dog out, you got to bring it right back into her brothers or something from their sisters. That is important because if you take a dog and you cross it, now you got some totally different stuff, man. Your stuff is just cut. Then once you breed again, you just keep cutting it and cutting it and cutting it and cutting it and cutting it. Your dogs are going to be watered down. You want to follow the person that's breeding the dogs, follow my instructions. And my lead, we can cut the dogs one more time, but then we need to cut them right back. And then once we cut them back, then we need to find some Santilli or some Mike Santilli or some Scandifo blood, and always use Scandifo and Santilli, and then cut back in. If you guys go out there and think you're just gonna buy a dog, breed a dog, and then just be breeding, and you don't use the same bloodlines, you are going to get a mutt, what we call a scatterbred dog, which this blood, this blood, this blood, this blood, this. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you don't have a bloodline at that point. You just got a dog that you bred and bred with no real purpose or structure. But with that being said, man, we definitely want you guys to be a part of the breeding program. So whoever may think that we only have one dog, we don't have a breeding program. Well, effectively, we got 9 dogs now. So Clark and the mother, there's 10. So we got a 10-dog breeding program. Now it's all about how we go about that. If you want to follow with me, we can do this thing. If you want to do your own thing, I'm going to watch you. And you'll probably be successful, but one thing you'll realize is, people know a certain bloodline of dog, you know what I mean? You want to be able to say, this is Santilli blood, this is Scandifo bloodline, or this is Co-op Kennel's bloodline, or whatever. One thing about our Cane Corsos, they're very well behaved. They are very sociable. I can let their mother go, Milan, go in a dog park full of dogs and just let her go. She'll go out, run, chase the ball, and come back. Everyone will be scared to death because of how big the mother is and how ferocious she looks. But she's just a great, wonderful dog. And I'm not going to sit here and say how many of these dogs are already sold because I don't want to, brag. I don't want to put it out there. But I'm going to just tell you like this. If you are planning to get a dog, you better do it fast. Do it quick, because they won't last long. And one thing is you'll be a part of our breeding program and we can brainstorm together. And I'll tell you exactly how we should breed these dogs, what you need to do. And you so choose, you do whatever you want. You don't listen, then you don't listen. And that'll be on you. But I know some guys that got some Santilli, the Super 6 original Cane Corso blood. And we're really looking for some Scandifo to keep it with that. But this outcross was to make a dog, that was a lot more athletic, a lot more rugged. A dog that was a lot more teeth, more bone, more teeth, more rugged dog. That's what this breeding was right here. So now this is a much more rugged dog, much more larger teeth dog, and of course it's healthy dogs, healthy dogs. Milan is coming up on 4 years old. She has no issues except for every now and then, if you don't feed her quality dog food with meat, she will, she may lose a little fur from that. But other than that, no health problems, no behavior issues. Thanks, guys.